Well, hello, my friends. It's been quite an eclectic week. Everything from galactic soldiers to a community center to what I had for dinner. But that's the kind of week it is. And that's the name of the channel, so it should be something different, a variety, eclectic. But today I'm going to walk and talk and welcome to paradise. You've heard the sayings, you've heard the songs, another day in paradise. And it's true. It's true for many of us. If you compare to people that are out on the streets or down on their luck, it's we live in paradise. A lot of us may not think we do. I mean, we don't really live in paradise, but hey, I've got a job, I've got money in the bank, I've got a car, I've got a home to go to. Compared to some people, that is paradise. So I'll talk a little bit about that today. It's a pretty poignant subject, and it's probably more of a reminder than anything. Most people know this. But it's interesting, the contrast, if you really think about it. Some people that have just about everything and have the resources to have everything are not that satisfied. They still have that hole to fill of desire. Then there's those that are just barely squeaking by and are totally content with the way things are. And not to say that they're not worried about the next paycheck or the bills, but they're content. They don't need more and more. Then the contrast to that is there's people that are doing so well that they really don't want more and more and more, but they love making the money. And maybe they're helping out people, charities, and helping out friends and family. And then there's the people, again, contrast, people that aren't doing well, are really having a tough life, that are angry at themselves, angry at the world, angry at everything, which in my belief is holding them back. Anger is not going to help. And it's amazing. You may have heard this saying, what you resist persists. Meaning, what you're trying to fight against keeps coming at you. Let things go. Figure out a way to make ends meet. And it's hard to believe, but the more you give, the more you receive. So it's just a change of attitude, a decision to go with the flow. But that's my 2 cents on that. Now for me, I'm doing okay right now. Not really struggling. I do kind of worry about my job and stuff, because that income. But I'm not overly worried. I've had my times in the past, though. I've had some rough times in the past that I've lived through. I remember years ago where I'd go to the grocery store and I would count every little penny, knowing that I had, $35 to spend. Of course, now it's $100 before you can get out of the grocery store, at least. And I just get up to the counter. Sometimes I'd have to put things back. I couldn't get them because I just didn't have the money. And it's kind of sad. But then again, maybe it's a motivator. I don't want to go through this anymore. I'm going to work 2 jobs. I'm going to learn something so I can do better. I work harder at my job, and maybe I get a promotion, a raise. I don't know, but I've definitely had my struggles, but I've been blessed that I've had a job and I've had income for quite a few years. And at this age, I'm able to put some money away and hopefully retire someday and have enough to live off each month and still, be able to go on a trip or two. Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Now, does this home right here, it's coming up on the screen, does this look familiar to any of you? Now, you probably have to be an older person like me, but maybe not. It's from a TV show back in the, late 60s, early 70s. And when I was a kid, that was the ultimate home. That was so cool. Just looked so big and comfortable and fancy, the big staircase. I lived in decent homes when I was a kid, but I don't know, those TV homes, they really set off the imagination. We usually lived in just a ground level house, but at one time we did live in a split level, which was pretty cool, with a few stairs, but we never had like 2 stories, so that was intriguing and fascinating to me for some reason. And the real tall ceilings, which later I found out we needed that for filming. Pretty funny. How come their ceiling goes forever up in the air? Because that's where all the lights are and stuff. But that's what we're doing today. Going to do a walk and talk. My walk and talks have not done very well lately, and I've seriously considered not doing them at all anymore. I mean, a little bit here and there, talk about things on my mind, but doing a whole video. Even this video, we're going to show some fun things, maybe some pleasant flowers and beautiful weather. This video, if I publish it, if you see it, then I did. But it's taken me a couple days, over 2 days, to get this video put together. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm down on the views, the stagnated progress of the channel, or what. But we're going to talk a little bit about that later when I take off for my lunch hour. But I don't know. The best way to describe it is my mojo is out of whack. I think a lot of people know what that means. My mojo is out of whack. My motivation has been down. Usually it's just driving to work or driving to the store, get my camera ready, and there's a balloon. There's a rabbit. There's a beautiful tree. Look at the sky. I don't know what it is. I want to get my mojo back, because that's what I enjoy out of my life, is finding things to take a picture of and sharing them. That's a big deal of why I do this channel. And we'll talk a little bit about that later, and comparisons and how I match up with other channels. If you're interested, I will see you in about 3 seconds. I got a duck. Oh gosh. No, not now. At lunch. All right, I am out on my lunch hour, getting some beautiful, beautiful sun. Slight breeze, which helps a little bit, but it's still warm, but it's so nice. But I was talking about motivation earlier, and what motivates me, of course, on this channel, as far as this channel, is, the views and the interactions. That's what really, of course, that would motivate me to, continue and be encouraged. This guy was clacking a little bit. That's what they sound like. Sounds like clacking when they get going. But yeah, that's what motivates me. And I remember one time I told my dad, I'm just not motivated. And he goes, well, that's what I'm trying to do, is motivate you. And everybody has their own motivators. I am climbing a dirt hill here. And I said, well, I appreciate that, but what motivates me as far as wanting to, better myself, that's certain things that would motivate me for that. I don't know, maybe a new a partner in life or something like that would motivate me. But as far as this channel, yeah, that's what motivates me. Maybe that's why I lost my mojo. But that's been kind of down lately. But now that I think about it, I did capture this morning. I thought it was kind of funny, the tire on the trailer that kept spinning. So I did capture something. Check this out. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. There's a lot of people sitting in their cars over here for their lunch, finding a shady spot in their car. Now there's some YouTube channels, as far as comparison, some that I actually like and I watch. For example, let's say someone does one thing over and over. Let's say traffic stops, police files, or what have you, like that. Those are kind of interesting. But it's like the same thing over and over and over. Pretty soon you're not sure if you've watched the same one or not. I probably have watched the same one more than once. But it's good, and they're successful. But as far as me, yeah, I do a lot of the same stuff. I show flowers, I show statues, I show sculptures. Gone to the fair, I think 3 times, and filmed it. I do some repeats, but like I always say, it's there's always something different when I do mine. It's like the police videos there. Of course, it's a little bit different. But it's different vibes, different seasons, different times of the day. And I try to do things that are different, but that's my thing. Try to do completely different things. Sometimes you can't find them, but you still find some interesting things to look at. Like right now, I have a pretty good view of the Sandias. Have I shown those before? Oh yeah. Many, many times. Well, now the hill is blocking them. Never walked back behind here. But this channel's been up and down ever since I started. It's about ready to give up at first because it didn't seem like a lot of interest. Then all of a sudden, there seemed like a lot of interest and a lot of encouraging remarks, and it kept me going, and just kind of like a roller coaster, up and down. Yeah, still not where I wanted it at all, but I'm happy with where it is, how much it's grown, at least to this point. Nice view. Oh, I'm walking through somebody's outdoor lunch here. Probably gonna get some stairs. It's a big old building. I'm not even sure what businesses there are here. I'm a little bit north of the what used to be called the Pyramid Hotel. But I did put together a little clip. Got a little motivated, I guess, from seeing some beautiful flowers, and I started noticing there's certain flowers that are gone now. Now that it's fall, seems to be less birds, at least the places I've gone. I love those little finches, and just seems like that's changed through the season. So I captured just a quick clip of about a minute long, and just kind of put it together with some nice music. I like doing that kind of thing. And check it out. Let me know what you think. What am I doing? Walking through the ditches, and that's what I like to do. I like to walk where a lot of people don't usually go. People over here having their lunch are probably going, what is that guy doing? Walking across our property. Oh, I think I know where I am now. This used to be a medical building. I came here a lot when I got a job in this area. It was an urgent care, I think. Yeah, it's nice and close to my work. And I guess it's something else now. But of course things change, and you got to find a new doctor and all that fun stuff. But I remember coming here to urgent care and waiting for like 3 hours. One time I left work. They said, oh, you better go to urgent care. So I came over here and waited and waited and waited. I think it was up to like 3 hours. I got back to work and they said, where have you been? They thought I was going to get in and out. I said, I've been over there waiting for hours.
What?
Woo, fast. You're a fast one. Where'd you go? Ah, the old blue tail. Love it. Well, this is usually an indication of a crime. Usually. I love this building over here with that top there. Looks like a Capitol building or something. It's some kind of insurance company. Kind of sticks out like a sore thumb around here. Some beautiful grounds here. Mountain States Insurance Group. Ah, nice and shady. Huh. Ransom with and Bandoni. Ransom and with Bandoni. Well, I think I talked myself out today. I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about. A lot of times I'll finish the video and go, darn it, I wanted to talk about that, I just forgot. Or wanted to show something and totally forgot. I try to write things down because I can't remember things anymore. But it's been a nice walk. Getting a little exercise and some sun. And again, I had a real struggle to get some kind of video going, but part of me wanted to, and part of me was just too down, I guess. But I'm glad I did, because my hope is that a few people at least get something out of it, whether it's something I said that helps them, or just watching the video and relaxing for a few minutes and getting away from, work or worries just for a little bit. I try to make all of my videos that way. Some are kind of some harsh subjects, but not very many. Most are just kind of walking around and looking at beautiful things, enjoying the city of Albuquerque. Well, I better get going. In fact, my voice is starting to get all gravelly. I got to get some water. But thank you so much for coming along. I'd love to hear from you. See you next time. Bye for now. This gal right here with the dog, she let it off the leash, and I guess she thought it was just going to run around, but it took off on her. Went zoop. So I said, oh, he's probably running after that road runner. But she caught him. The most popular signs in the world. No parking, no trespassing. Get the heck out of here, we don't want you. They outweigh the welcome signs by probably 90 to 1.